Well, today's been an interesting day, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to say what I want to say. But I do thank all of you who have had my family in your prayers, and today was a memorial service for my grandfather. One of the verses that's kind of been linked with this, or I guess they use as like a theme for his funeral and all. I'm sure I might be wrong on which second or first Timothy verse, but I don't really. Well, I can't really find the one. But anyway, Second Timothy 4:7 I know is one that has been mentioned. I'm not sure. Like I may have overstated saying it was the theme. I have found the good. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race, and I have remained faithful. Is the New Living Translation. Um, anyway, I've just said like 10 times. Moving along. The reason being that that verse and the series of verses in First and Second Timothy that mention the race or pressing on, that whole concept is because he was a race car driver and built engines. Yeah, and so he did things at Bonneville, at the Salt Flats, speed trials. He was in the 200-mile-an-hour club, and accolades all over the place as far as that's concerned. And the service was really good at pointing out the different major things in his life, and then ending on his faith in Christ as the last thing. That even if all this other stuff hadn't been there, that was there. It was a key thing that's important. Anyway, so yeah, he raced. I think I linked one of the racing videos that my mom posted, but I'll try to find some more and link those over time. And then also it was mentioned the music. I will say that if Amazing Grace had been sung, I wouldn't have held it together because he sang that on a few different occasions throughout my life in church, and he sang other songs, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it was a story he told or whatever, he was always talking about how he grew up at a serviceman's home, a home for people in the military to stay at and hang out and whatever, recreation room type stuff like that my great-grandfather ran. And there's just tons of stories related with different things that he did or the times when he shared in church. And a lot of stories got shared about racing today, and just the amount of people that he was able to impact through that, and then share his faith with, and yeah. So, as I said, thank you all. I apologize for the amount of times that I said wasn't totally sure how to phrase what I wanted to for tonight. I'm not usually that tongue-tied, but yeah, read through Second Timothy. It's good stuff. And as the pastor said, very personal, very much like a father to a son figure. I mean, it was Paul to Timothy. So someone he was trying to teach about life and sharing who he was and all that. I'm now at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm cutting it off. I'll talk to you tomorrow.